Hey bud, just checking in here on Friday. Hey bud, just checking in here on Friday. Glad it's the weekend. Um, cool on the facts. I know that if there's something interesting yet unusual on the internet, you are going to find it. So thanks for sharing. Big fan of fact finding. It's amazing what conversation, television show, song on the radio will prompt a spiral. You've often talked about going in for a search and coming up for air hours later on a completely different topic. So anyway, hanging here with Laura, talking a little bit about Tomb Raider, the new franchise reboot, prequel, sort of, whatever you want to call it. Dabbled in Tomb Raider. This is the first Tomb Raider that I think I have been engrossed with. I mean, really well done. Really well done on a couple of different levels. The subtle hints within the game, I think, are what I appreciate most. The grasp at realism. Obviously, it's fantastical in nature. It feels a lot like in Indiana Jones flick. There's an element of survival. There's a beginning and end over story arch, and then there are the tomb raidings, the information gathering, the historical throws, and the mysticism and things that are often in Tomb Raider. What I really enjoy about it is that the puzzles are environmental and they make sense. A lot of what was struggling, for me anyway, why I struggle with things like Prince of Persia, which was, conceptually a fantastic idea, but I struggled with the execution because it just didn't seem realistic. The obstacles in your path and the things that you have to do to be creative to get beyond them are transformed beyond the standard jumping puzzle. The double X to get where you need to go, and you got to time everything right. It's really well done. So one of the subtle things that I love to death every time she does it is she stumbles. Like, she'll drop down and she's wading through whatever, water, sewage, I don't even know, but it's dark, and it's torchlight, and she stumbles. Or she's booking along and she stumbles. And it doesn't necessarily interrupt your stride, nor would it. It's more like catching your foot on a sidewalk. 1 out of 5 times you're going to bite it and break your nose. But she's it's one of those things that's subtle but fantastic and well scripted, and it seems natural. And the way she looks around in her environment as she moves, sporadically touching the wall when one's near. It seems to be natural. It seems to be human. And so kudos to Square Enix and the developers that put this together. Thought it was pretty great. Haven't touched the multiplayer yet. Dedicated to the single player campaign, trying to get that wrapped up. There's a couple times where I thought it could end. And it hasn't, and it doesn't feel forced. So really enjoying how long of a story arc you get to participate in here with Tomb Raider. So in your travels, should you find it, you might give it a try. Very impressed. No weekend challenge posted yet for Mass Effect. Need to do a little digging to find out if, now that the downloaded content is concluded, if also their weekend challenge events are concluded. That would be one heck of a big one to go out on. The last operation that we had that was up for about a week and a half. Thought we did pretty well. We're not platinum ready. That was painfully obvious, but I think we'll get there, and we'll see if we can't get that Geth unlocked for you sometime this weekend. So, I'll see you Monday.